mic is working now. Anyway, hello and welcome to Bull City Hangout 721. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, Durham's online community paper, which you can check out in its entirety at durhamskywriter.com. Now, as Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. If you'd like to join me after I do the weather, you can join me on camera, shoot the breeze, say hello, and even promote yourself and or your business or your special event. If you could share this out, I would really love that because then more people here in Durham can find out what indeed is happening. So let's see, I am having some glitches because I had to redo everything. If you watched the show on Saturday, you'll realize that I deleted all of my live streaming files and I had to redo them. So anyway, let me just go on with the show, pretend like everything is just fine. First off, I have some sad news for people who live in Chatham in Chicago. It's my home neighborhood, hometown. My oldest childhood friend, Maria Holiday, her brother, William, died day before yesterday. And yeah, she took care of William for like 20 years. Yeah. So William, I think he was 81, if I'm not mistaken. So Edward William Holiday is his whole name. So she took care of Edward. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm saying William. She took care of Edward for 20 years. And I remember when he turned 21, we were, let's see, when Edward was 21, I think we were like 10. And I remember Edward saying that now that he's 21, he's Mr. Holiday. And of course, the next day I went back to calling him Edward. So anyway, so, oh, thank you. Oh, so William's here. Oh, that's why I was saying William, because I saw the name William. Hello, William. So he's saying, good afternoon, Bull City. That's why I was saying William instead of Edward, even though Edward's middle name is William. See how the mind works? So, yes, hello, William. He's saying it's a beautiful day in the Bull City, and it is indeed. And thank you for your condolences. When you've known someone for a long time and you haven't seen them for decades, and then you hear that they have died, that brings back a lot of old memories. So, yeah, today's a sad day. So, thank you. So, let's get started. Let's see. I'm going to start out on the word page, although I will mention that the cover story of the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com is all about the summer games that we used to play out in the streets on the south side of Chicago. We used to play Crack the Whip is dangerous. That's not included. But not Crack the Whip. I do have Red Rover. What else do I have? Red Rover, Mother May I. Electric tag, but not Crack the Whip. That was fun, but very dangerous. I wouldn't let my kids play that if somebody brought that up. Yeah. I'm trying to keep everybody safe here. So check out the cover story page if you want to go ahead and teach your little ones how to play those street games. They're a lot more fun than just like standing around not knowing what to do when it's hot out. So there you go. Let's go to the word page. Of course, I have quite a few classes listed under American Red Cross where you can save lives by learning first aid. You can learn how to use a defibrillator, that sort of thing. So there's a lot of classes. Some are in person, some are online, and some are a combination of the two. Okay, let's see. Oh, I need to tell you about this because let's see, today's the 21st. So yeah, we have 2 weeks to go. So if you want to sign up for backpacks for kids, definitely do so by contacting the Triangle Nonprofit and Volunteer Leadership Center. I've got the phone number right there on the word page of the Durham Skywriter. So backpacks for kids. Let me put on my specs. So I can see it so much better. So backpacks for kids, this is where volunteers get together at the Yates Baptist Church on Chapel Hill Road. And so they go through all of the donated backpacks and school supplies, put them all together so that all the kids get pretty much the same thing or at least equal value. And then school social workers will come out and they will pick up the backpacks and distribute them to the kids who need them the most. So if you want to help out, they're going to be doing this on 2 days. You can go both days or just one. So Monday, August 4th, Tuesday, August 5th, and then you can choose to help out in the morning, 8:30 to 12:30, or in the afternoon from noon until 4. There you go. So if you want to help out, I know they would really appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Do we have any city vacancies this week? We do. We have one city vacancy. There's a vacancy on the Durham Historic Preservation Commission. So if you're interested in that, definitely click on the link right there on the word page, see what's expected of you. And if you're still interested, then go ahead and let the city know by end of day Wednesday that you want to fill that vacancy on the Durham Historic Preservation Commission. All righty, let's see what else is happening. Ooh, the deadline for turning in um, your proposal. The city of Durham, they they have an RFP out. That means request for proposals for festivals and special events. So if your organization, and it has to be you have to be connected to a nonprofit some kind of way. So if your neighborhood organization or whatever can put together a really good proposal for a festival or a special event, now they're looking for the kind of special event that brings everybody together. They don't want, or rather, I'm not going to say they don't want, but they prefer, they give precedence to proposals that bring more people together than set people apart, if you know what I'm saying. So go ahead, go to the word page, read all about that, click on the link, and then meet with your fellow nonprofit people or your neighborhood organization people and see if you can get something together by the August 11th deadline. Okay, and speaking of deadlines, let me go down to the Durham Police Department because, National Night Out for us is October, I think it's the 5th. Let me see. Let me go down to the Durham Police real quick since we're talking about deadlines. Here we are. So, I thought it, wait. 1 second. There it is. So for us, National Night Out is Tuesday, October 7th. For most of the country and Canada, they're celebrating first Tuesday in August, which I think is the 5th. But for us, it's October 7th. We moved it up a couple of months because August is our hottest, most humid month, and they want people to be more comfortable because October sounds better to me. So if your neighborhood group, if you're going to put together a national night out event, let the police know so they can come by and visit with their motorcycles. The kids love the motorcycles, and they just collect all of the activities, all of the celebrations. Some people are going to do food drives, school supply drives. Some are going to have ice cream socials. Some are going to have parades, marches, block parties. I'm going to be taking part in the National Night Out. It's going to be like a block party at El Centro Hispano and El Futuro. I'll be DJing over there. So if you're going to put together an activity, then definitely do so through the police department. Also, keep in mind that the police department will be doing the kickoff event. So they started all off at 4 o'clock at their headquarters downtown with food, fun activities, entertainment. If you want to be a vendor, let them know. So, anyway, let's check it out. It's right there on the word page. Now, let me go back up to the libraries. The Durham County libraries are all open until 8 tonight, and then they reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and then Bragtown reopens at 10 tomorrow. Alrighty. And let me check Durham Tech Small Business Center because if you want to start a business, you might want to check this out. They have these in person classes downtown. There's also classes being offered across the state on Zoom. Those are really good because they're live. You can ask questions. So let me see if I can find Durham Tech real quick. There's lots more on this page. Let's see. Oh, is tomorrow the 22nd? Wait, what's today? Oh, okay, so this is tomorrow. Okay, so for Hispanic business owners, if you know someone who prefers to get their information in Spanish, let them know that at the Durham Tech Small Business Center in the Chesterfield building downtown, 701 West Main Street, second floor, Café Emprendedor, which is entrepreneurial coffee, which is where Spanish speaking business owners get together over coffee, and this is an in person event, and you can learn a lot about running a business. So the information will be in Spanish from 10 until 1 tomorrow. So if you know someone who speaks Spanish and runs a business, let them know about this. They might want to really check this out. There's parking right behind the building on the south side of the building, and then on, what's the name of that street? Peabody. There's also free parking, I think, for up to 2 hours, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's see if there are any online classes to tell you about. Well, here's one: Google Ads Mastery. Drive high quality leads and sales for your small business. That's going to be this afternoon from 2 until 3. Definitely check that out. These are one off classes and they're free, so why not? Here's one tomorrow, mid afternoon: Cybersecurity 101 for small businesses. So if you're interested in that, that's going to be tomorrow at 3. Alrighty. Let me just scroll down real quick to SCORE. Let me see if they have anything going on. SCORE is the Service Corps of Retired Executives. They have mentors. They have classes also, workshops. Also for entrepreneurs. Let's see. SCORE. Okay, here's one. Okay, so tomorrow, SCORE is going to have a virtual meeting at noon. So I won't be mentioning this tomorrow. 21 ways to fund a nonprofit. 21. That sounds intriguing. Okay, so that's going to be tomorrow at noon. Alrighty, so I have the link right there on the word page. So go ahead and click on that. Go ahead and register. Okay, let's go to the let's go to the To Your Health page. Let's see, To Your Health. Let's see. Let's see. Feel free to take that survey. It's the Durham Countywide Community Health Assessment Survey. You might see these cards lying around, like at the library or wherever. So you can click on, or rather, what's the word? Scan the QR code and take the survey that way. Or you can just click on the link that's right there on the To Your Health page and do it on your computer. And basically, they want to know how we're doing physically, mentally, and in terms of quality of life. Because they want to see if they could do a better job caring for the people. And when I say they, I mean the Durham County Department of Public Health. So check it out. It's in partnership with Duke Health, El Centro Hispano, North Carolina Central University, and the Partnership for a Healthy Durham. All right, I just want to check real quick to see if there are any blood drives. There's a lot more on this page, but I just want to see. Let's see, today's the 21st. Oh, tomorrow, the American Red Cross will have a crew over at the Mary Duke Biddle Trent Samans Center for Health, 8 Searle Center Drive, not too far from the VA and the main hospital. And that's going to be tomorrow from 9 until 3. Let me now check Blood Connection because they do the same thing. So nothing today, but tomorrow they'll be at Sprouts on Highway 54, starting at 10:30, from 10:30 until 1:30. And then later they'll be at Ellis Crossing. That's in the afternoon. So I'll tell you about that tomorrow. Now I do want to let you know. Oh, I just heard from Roxanne. Now, if you're a regular viewer, you already know Roxanne Davenport. She's a specialist when it comes to epilepsy. She has a channel on YouTube called Seizure the Day NC. So tune in at 3. She's going to be in Washington, D.C., and she's going to be doing some live streaming. So definitely check out Roxanne at Seizure the Day NC. That's the YouTube channel. All righty, let's see. Oh, help is open tomorrow. The Health Equipment Loan Program. They accept donations of wheelchairs, uh, knee scooters, canes, that sort of thing, walkers. And then they disinfect everything. They loan them out for 90 days at a time, which is super awesome. And actually, I saw someone at the Durham Center for Senior Life, and they had a red walker. It was nice. It was top quality. And she said she got it from, she was borrowing it from the HELP program. So yeah, check them out. So they're located at 4206 North Roxborough Street. They're only open 2 days a week now. So Tuesdays, 10 to 2, and then Fridays, 1 until 4. Okay, you can go to the top of the page and click on the health events button. See if there's anything happening today in terms of special events. Today's the 21st. Oh, Kids Can, Tweens and Teens, that's today. So Kids Can, Tweens and Teens is for young people ages 11 to 18. This is virtual this week. It's going to be virtual. So they can go online and meet with other young people whose parents, guardians, or grandparents have cancer. So they probably have questions. They might be the only kids they know who are in that predicament. So it might be comforting to meet other kids who are going through the same thing that they're going through, and they can get their questions answered. I'm sure they have questions. So it's going to be from 6:30 until 7:30, and it's run by Duke. So you can click and get that Zoom link and register your child. Okay, so that's tomorrow. Okay, let's go to the Senior Scope page. Let's see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Rigsby Avenue. Let's see. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. So, Operation Fan Heat Relief is back with a twist. So, if you got a free fan last year, you can't get one this year. Um, but you can sign up if you didn't get one last year, especially if you really need something like one of those air conditioning units, those small ones. If you have a certain like a health issue where you really can't take the heat. So check that out. Go ahead and register for that. They're going to have a kickoff. I think is it going to be next week? Let's see. The program kickoff is this Friday. Yes, from 9 until noon. I think that's when they're going to be giving fans away. So it's going to be from 9 until noon this Friday. So you need to call and register. You just can't roll up and get a fan. You have to register. Also, they're hoping that those of us who have extra fans can go ahead and donate one so they can give it to someone who needs it. Okay, let's see what else is happening. Now, today's Monday. Oh, yeah, they'll be showing movies today. So, Monday matinees at 1 o'clock with free popcorn. And the movie today is American Graffiti, a movie I've actually heard of. I know that's a comedy. And I think it stars um, he was the little kid on Opie. I think he's in that movie as a young adult. You can tell I'm not a real big movie person. But anyway, so the movie today at 1 o'clock will be American Graffiti. Also happening this afternoon, advanced watercolor at 1, chair volleyball at 2, Lifeline dancers at 3:30, walking club at 3:30, and then tomorrow morning, seniors on the move line dancing at 8:35, open art studio at 9, Talk Tuesdays, where you can meet with a college student from NCCU, North Carolina Central University. And it's like a wellness conversation. They can give you resources, things that could help you with your physical and your mental health. That should be really nice. It's between 9 and 2. It doesn't say here that you have to register, but you might want to call just in case. Google it, smartphone and computer class tomorrow at 9:30. Let's see, yoga your way at 10, Take off pounds sensibly at 9:30. Keep it moving, gentle exercise at 10. American Sign Language at 11. Belly dance at 11:30. And let's see, you can play cards, pinochle, and kings in the corner in the afternoon, all afternoon tomorrow. Okay, let me check for special events. Let's see. Where's my tea? I need a drink. I'm starting to feel really dehydrated. Excuse me. I was starting to feel a little weak. I was outside working this morning without drinking water, so I think I'm a little worn out. I think that's better. Stay hydrated, my friends, because, yeah, that's definitely helping. Wow, I really needed that. I'm starting to feel a little weak. Okay, so let's see if anything's happening this afternoon. Yes, okay. Oh, it's happening right now. Darn. The Introverts Singles Social group is meeting right now from noon until 1. This is for people who want to make friends in a no pressure, calm setting with games and conversation. So I think they have it every month. So if you missed it today, don't miss it next month. And hopefully I'll. It's hard to announce things on Monday because, I don't do a show on Sunday, so it's hard to give you a heads up. Let's see. What else is happening? At 12:30, the Museum of Durham History, they'll be presenting a crash course on Durham. So if you're not a native Durhamite or you just really want to learn the history of Durham in a nice, tidy package, then definitely head over to the Durham Center for Senior Life right now because the program will start at 12:30. Let's see. Now, tomorrow they're going to have Mind Moves Memory, where a speech pathologist, Chris Adora, will be having an interactive presentation about strategies for improving your memory function. Oh, I like that. Okay. Now, one thing I noticed about my aunt who had Alzheimer's, I noticed the way she remembered things was that she would say the same thing. Like, um, if I mentioned cousin Julia, she'd say, Julia, Moron, we've been best friends since the first grade. She would always say the same thing. And I think that was her way of remembering. So, yeah, so maybe they'll teach us similar tactics. That's going to be tomorrow, 9:30 until 10:30. Okay, I think that's it. Let's go to the Let's Go page real quick. Let's see. I'm going to try to speed through this because I'm just starting to feel kind of weird. I think I'm just really tired. And I think I need to drink a bunch. The tea was hit the spot, but I think I really need to drink a bunch of water. So let's see. Do, 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 do. Boy, here we are. Okay. New Visions of Africa restaurant. They'll be giving away free meals today for people in need from 3 until 6 at 1306 Fayetteville Street. And then the Hayti Heritage Center, they're going to have their Heritage Rhythms African dance class. That's going to be from 6:30 until 8, and there's a $10 fee. The Glass Jug Beer Lab, they're going to have their disc golf putting tournament, and that's from 6:30 until 9. This is the Glass Jug, the one that's on Highway 55, 5410 Highway 55. And then the Crunk Club Durham, they're going to have their Crank Arm Durham Run starting at and returning to the Crank Arm Brewing Company at 620 Fernway Avenue, and that's from 6:30 until 10:30, where you can choose either to run 3 miles or 5 miles, all up to you. East Regional Library, they're going to have the over 50 crowd where older people get to hang out and talk shop from I say talk shop and talk anything from 10 until 11:30, East Regional Library, 211 Lick Creek Lane. And then New Visions of Africa restaurant, they're going to have their grocery giveaway tomorrow at 12:30. They're right next door to WD Hill at 1306 Fayetteville Street. Okay, now, where's my phone? Okay, let's do some weather real quick, and then I think that'll be it because I'm starting to feel kind of woozy. Okay, wait a minute. Let me get the weather over there first. There we go. All right. It is 89 degrees right now. It's partly sunny. The sun just ducked behind the clouds a second ago. Ooh. Oh, we might get some thunderstorms. Okay, so right now it's 89, partly sunny. The high will be 90. We're almost there. But it looks like at 3 o'clock, oh, it's only 10%. Okay, 10% chance of thunderstorm, increasing through the evening. It might not, we might not get a thunderstorm. It doesn't go above 15%, but you never know because the other day rain wasn't in the forecast at all and we had a thunderstorm. So let's just say, just be ready, have your umbrella with you just in case. So there's a chance of thunderstorms this afternoon with the high of 90 degrees. Now looking ahead to tomorrow, 87 tomorrow, much cooler, with a 45% chance of thunderstorms again. Okay. Rest of the week, it'll be in the Wednesday's 87, rest of the week 90s. Slightly cooler on the weekend, it looks like. No, slightly cooler starting next Monday. It'll be 89. Okay. And with that, I think I'm gonna lie down and relax some because I'm feeling a little worn out. I did a bunch of physical work without having breakfast, without drinking water, which was foolish. I know. So let me just go ahead and say good afternoon. I'll see you tomorrow. Let me see if I'll be live tomorrow. Let me grab my little calendar. Let's see. Yes, I'll be doing the show live tomorrow. So I will see you tomorrow at noon. Have a beautiful afternoon. Definitely stay cool and do not get wet if you can at all help it. Actually, it might not be that bad getting wet because it's so darn hot. Anyway, ciao for now.